Hi guys. I wanted to talk today about friends and family. I recently heard from one of my clients that they did not want to do business with any of their friends and family. And it got me wondering if any of my friends and family felt the same way. So I wanted to clear up a few misconceptions that people might have. As a realtor, I don't find out any information about your finances or credit or payment history, things like that, other than your pre-approval. Unless you tell me or disclose it, you tell your lender and they pull your credit report. They have access to that information, but I don't. That's why I ask you if you're pre-approved. They give me that piece of paper that says, yes, you are, and you have purchasing power of X amount of dollars. That's the extent of it. And that paper doesn't tell me any more than we're looking for a property for this ballpark range. It doesn't always tell me your full purchasing power. It might say what you want it to say. You might be able to buy a lot more than what that paper says, but you told your lender, I'm looking for a $200,000 property. You might be able to buy a lot more than that, but you don't want to tell the seller that you have the purchasing power of a lot higher amount. So your lender approved you or wrote the letter for the amount that you want to write your offer for. I think possibly my client was confused and thought if they worked with a realtor that they were going to be opening up their finances, like just their whole history of, everything to their good friend who they were just selling a house for or buying a house from. And I just want to make sure that you guys know that that's not the case. I personally use a friend who's a lender, and I trust him implicitly. I refer him to friends. I refer him to family. He's never broken their confidence and told me things about their credit or their finances. I trust that he's never told them things about my credit or my finances. If he would, or if anyone else would, that's a major violation of trust. And I think someone could lose their license for that as a lender. Not being a lender, I don't know exactly what they are and are not allowed to do, but I don't think it's a regular habit of theirs to share things like that. Realtors are required to keep your confidence. When we represent you and we have an agreement, we are not allowed to disclose anything you tell us, especially in a dual agency situation where we represent a buyer and a seller in the same transaction. Some people get a little nervous about that, but we are beholden to keep all the information that each side tells us strictly in confidence. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know that when you're using a realtor, we know what you tell us. We know what that piece of paper from your lender tells us. That's it. We don't know your credit score. We don't know your financial history. We don't know your income. We don't know anything. And also, you could make a ton of money, but you could have a ton of obligations. So your purchasing power doesn't mean you're not successful. You just might have a ton of other obligations. You might have 4 kids in college. You might have 3 car payments. You might have a huge home and you're looking to buy a second property. We don't make assumptions. We just want to find you a property and we want to make sure you're happy. We want to do the best we can to serve you. And we appreciate any business we can get from our friends and family. It's a very special business where we have to go find customers and clients. And anytime that someone in our circle allows us to work with them is wonderful and huge, because it's hard. It's hard to go out and just find strangers that, trust us and enjoy our company and want to do business with us. So when, a friend or an acquaintance or a family member says, yeah, I want to buy a house and I'm going to work with my family member and I'm going to do business, it's wonderful. So don't be scared. Don't think, oh, I'm going to be, disclosing a lot of stuff that I don't want them to know. You're not, you're not. And even if you do, it's not going any further. So anyway, I just wanted to cover that. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.